Hey, apologize for the glare on the XTool screen. It's a bright sunny day. I've previously done a video on how to use the XTool to save drive data on the device itself. So you can come back after a drive, review your live data back at your garage, kitchen table, as the case may be. I'm going to show you today what to do if you want to move that data off to a computer when you get back. There's going to be a different collection method. So we're going to go into diagnostic mode, Ford USA. We're going to use automatic detection to find our vehicle. It has found our Expedition. We'll hit OK. We're going to go into system selection, powertrain control module. Give it a moment to find that module, and we're going to collect live data. Now we're going to set up some PIDs here. I'm just going to take, well, I'll tell you what, this vehicle has some negative long-term fuel trim. So let's take long-term fuel trims. Let's take short-term fuel trims. Let's take manifold pressure. Let's take intake air at the throttle body. Let's take engine load. Let's look at this. Let's see, temp, load, long-term, map, short-term. Yeah, let's take these for the moment. Okay, so we would hit the record button if we want to record this live data just to view on the device itself later. But if we want to view it on the computer, instead of hitting record, we're going to hit data export. Okay, see that flashing? And now you come over here and we're collecting these frames as we go, okay? So, I'll put the engine through a couple cycles here just for play. We would really go out and do a drive test, right? And when we're done with that, keeping the engine on, don't switch the engine off when you come back from your drive, hit data export again. It's going to ask you if you're ready to save the collection of data. Hit OK right there. That is going to pop up, this right here, prompting you to save this file, and you do want to hit save. Now your collection of data is complete. You can back out of your live data, back out of diagnostics. You're done. We could come all the way back to the home screen at XTool. Now, remember the tablet itself, the overall hardware is just an Android tablet. So in addition to running your XTool software, you can also hit the home button. And now you're just in the tablet environment, and due to reflections, you're also looking at my old mug. But we're going to go to the internet, and we're going to go into email. And I'm going to send an email to myself, attach a file. We want to go to ES File Explorer. Now, I'm already at this path because I do this frequently, but let me show you. Let me go back to show you how we got here. So, go into File Explorer. I think File Explorer is going to come up, somewhere like this the first time you do it. And you want to hit internal storage, and then you want to go into the diagnosis file. And inside a diagnosis file, you want CSV records. That's where these files are going to store. And once you've done it once, you'll see, like you just saw when I booted it up, it'll come back to this folder time and time again. But you're inside the internal SD, diagnosis, CSV records, and this is going to be the most recent file that we just created. So I'll hit that, and now we see attached. So this is just attached now to a Google email. I hit send, and now I've just emailed that drive data to myself. To get back into XTool, we just come down, ignore my ugly mug again. We just come down and we hit this little vehicle icon, which takes us back into the test software. So that's it. That's how you log into your vehicle, choose the power control, get into live data, set up your PIDs, and then start creating a data export, save it off, go find it, and email it to yourself. Now that CSV file, you can take and do whatever you want to do with it on your PC. And for those that hang around, I'm going to show you a pretty cool trick over on ChatGPT, of all places. Okay, we've jumped over now to our personal device. In this case, I'm on my Google phone. You could be on your laptop, whatever. You just go find that email you sent yourself. You are going to download that CSV file to your device. Now, with that CSV file downloaded, you can come over to ChatGPT, and we are going to now upload that file to ChatGPT. And we're going to ask it, please analyze fuel trim data and suggest causes and troubleshooting steps. So we've collected our live data from XTool. We've downloaded the live data to our computer. We're now moving the live data to ChatGPT, and we're going to say, hey, please analyze this. Give us your idea of possible causes and what the troubleshooting steps are. Now, for a DIY mechanic, working on your own, this is kind of like, two heads are better than one, and thinking with another mechanic in the shop. ChatGPT is not always going to be correct. Their ideas are not always going to be the best, but, same goes for any human being you might have a conversation with. So this just gives you an extra perspective, an extra head. So we'll hit this now and start the process. And, we'll see that ChatGPT is just working right now to understand the spreadsheet, just thinking through the format of the data that you've given it. But it'll pop up here in a minute, and you'll see how interesting this will be. And again, this will just be its analysis from the data that it read. So obviously it's picked up on the negative fuel trims and the swings in short term. And it's going to start bringing you, what are the causes? A true rich condition? Could it be a sensor bias? Could it be a PCV fault? Is it a calibration issue? Yada, yada. And it's going to walk you through troubleshooting steps and some suggestions that it would make. And you can sit here and have conversations back and forth with ChatGPT about any of this data or any of its recommendations, and it'll answer you as it goes. It is literally like texting back and forth with a human being, or you can put it in a verbal mode and talk back and forth with ChatGPT like it's a human being, and you guys can sit here and reason together over the troubleshooting steps. Very cool. Again, I don't always agree with its thinking. I don't always agree with any of you guys thinking, but it's good to just sound things out and get the input of the AI. So pretty cool feature that I've been using a lot lately, and I like it.